salute everywhere I go.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me again, your boy, Sir Traye Daniel. I'm back, and I'm just, I don't know, feeling that to speak out on some things. I'm gonna try and slow it down now because, you know, on my last recording, my first one, Traye Motivation, which is on YouTube, people said I was, you know, talking fast and muttering over my words. And I listened to the video, and I definitely, look, I'm doing it now. I definitely did a lot of stuttering. So I'm gonna try and take my time, but it's just like when I'm led to, you know, when I'm feeling some type of way, I can't help it. But you understand me, you know. I know I do have to slow down, but just bear with me. But just for this little simple, I just want to talk about this simple. It's not simple, but just something that I just thought about. And I'm just speaking of my mom, my mother, Dorothea. A wonderful mother, a tough mother, couldn't understand mother, but she was our mother, and is our mother. Being a mother, you know, raising, you know, 5 boys, you know, practically on her own for a long period of time, you know. Then, you know, we did have our stepfather Carlton who came into our lives and accepted her with 5 kids. Man, my hat goes off to him. Who does that nowadays? And you know you got 5 kids, but it worked out. He made it work, man. Even though we weren't the richest family, I thank God for bringing Carlton Perry into our lives and connecting him with Dorothea Perry. Not 1 time, but 2 times. Yes, they got married twice. But you know, everything happens for a reason. Again, like I said, my hat goes off to Carlton because, you know, that's my dad, man. You know, that's my dad. If anybody, that's my dad, and he knows it. We're his kids. It just is what it is. Blood or not. Who said you had to be blood to be family? That's my dad. A very courageous man. My mother, Dorothea, a very courageous woman. Courageous. My mother had 6 kids, y'all. 6 kids, and it wasn't easy for her. She was young. She was young, 15 when she had our older sister, Cashel. You know, and to me, it's like, yeah, maybe they thought, you know, that was a mistake, but you know, that was planned for God, and you know, that taught my mother to grow fast. She had to she had to grow up real fast. She was 15 with a kid, y'all. And you know, it might sound kind of crazy nowadays, but you know, my hat goes off to her too, because that's courageous to me. You had to deal with that, being a mother at 15, and just imagine. I can imagine all the people, you know, with things, you know, things that people would say about you. But it don't matter. You're a strong woman, and it showed. Courageous. Courageous. My sister Cashel was courageous. You know, and she couldn't talk, but she let her presence be felt. You know, everybody loved Cashel. The way she used to laugh and giggle, I remember that. You know, she couldn't talk to you, but she knew you was there. But my sister was courageous, y'all. You know why? Because the doctor said she wasn't supposed to live till she was 22. Now, you know, we didn't think maybe she was fighting a battle or anything, but, you know, she was fighting a battle because she was already up against odds, because the doctor told her that she wasn't going to live. You know, she wasn't supposed to make it to 22, but she did. And it hurt when she passed away at 22, but you know what? Now that I think about it, it's like, oh my goodness, she was courageous. My sister was fighting, y'all. Fighting doubt. Put a smile on people's faces, yo. Yeah, that's courageous. I'm very proud of my sister, y'all. I love you, Cashel. Always will. We miss you. Courageous. My mother raised 6 courageous children, y'all. Courageous. You know, talk about John Barnes now, man. This dude was a little wild, y'all. Y'all know how John was, yo. But John always had a creative mind, and you know, John. I'm gonna just be real. John tend to have a tendency to lead, but John just always wanted better. You know, he always wanted to help people out. Sometimes this was the wrong choices, but we learn. You know, you live and you learn. But courageous, man, courageous. You know, John put the pressure on himself to, you know, go to the army at 18, yo. That's courageous. You know, 18 years old. At the time, probably didn't know what he wanted to do. Just probably thought that was the best decision for him. And, you know, it worked out for him. But courageous to be 18 years old and decide to just, you know, pick up your life and just go to the army. And then now you're going to foreign lands that you don't even know about, y'all. soldiers in general are courageous, man. That's courageous to me. You know, shout out to Dominic Jones, man. That's my little bro too, yo. I just had to throw him in there. Courageous, man. You know, he's a soldier. All y'all here, you're a hero in my heart. Real talk. But yeah, John, man, courageous, man, to go to the army and and get married at a young age and have beautiful children with meet a beautiful wife. Just ready to start their life at a young age, yo. That's courageous. You know, my hat goes off to him. Tyrone, boy. And I talked to him earlier, y'all, and I said, you know what, Tyrone, you gave yourself a name that you have to live up to. You have to accept it, man. You call yourself Black Stallion. You call yourself a stallion. Well, Tyrone, I told you this already, but I'm gonna let the people know that, in church, I went to church on Sunday, and the pastor goes on to say that, a horse is fearless. And I said, whoa, a horse is fearless. And Tyrone calls himself stallion, so that means you've accepted that name years ago, but now you really have to accept it, Tyrone. You're a stallion, dog. You're a horse. You're fearless. You gotta be fearless, man. Go about life like that from now on, man. Courageous. You are courageous. You're courageous because, let's be real, people. My brother my brother name ring bells too, yo. And I'm not saying this to brag because he's my brother, but he got to be proud of himself because I'm proud of him. Just like y'all would be proud of y'all family members. I'm proud of my brother. For him to see him win the Golden Gloves, yo. To see him win the Golden Gloves, I believe it was twice. Even once, just to win the Philadelphia Golden Gloves, y'all. And this kid is from Sicklerville, Lehigh Manor, New Jersey. Yes, yo. Won the Pennsylvania Golden Gloves. And then not only that, the man was ranked number 8 in the country at 154 at one point, y'all, as an amateur. In the United States of America, yo. On this green earth, that boy walked around the number 8 ranked 154 pound, yo. He was that great, man. Gave himself that name. He had to live up to it. Now, we all been through some things, but that means the greatness is in you. And courageous, Tyrone. You are courageous because boxing ain't no easy sport. Who want to get punched in their face all the time? You accepted that, man. That's courageous, yo. I don't want to get punched in my face all the time. Shoot, y'all know me. I tell you, I'm too pretty for that. Nah, but it's the truth, man. Courageous, yo. Anthony Miles. That's a tough one, man. But you know what, y'all? That's what I told you. I'm gonna put him on the spot right now. I will no longer call him Ant Live. I will now call him King Anthony David Miles the Great One. But I'm gonna just cut it short and I'm just call him the Great One because he is great. And guess what he did to himself too? This is why he has to accept this name, whether he likes it or not. Hey, Ant. No, my bad. Hey, Great One. Look at your chest. I don't even remember what side is on, right or left. Look at your chest and what do it say on your chest? Let me give you a minute. Okay, that's enough. It says King David. Ooh, see, there you go. You gave yourself that name. Yes, own up to it, man, because you are great. And when you realize, when you let go of some of the things that you're going through right now, man, all the things you may be thinking about, on this journey that you have to go on, and then once you just start to accept things for what they are, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be great because you are great, man. Yo, let me tell you about this kid. This kid walked around on the earth as, the top long jumper in the world 2 years in a row in high school and jumped 25 feet. 25 feet, 11 inches in high school, yo. Courageous. Went and then actually qualified for the junior national team that was going to Kingston, Jamaica. Yes, and y'all don't even know the story, but I'm gonna let y'all know. And we were juniors in high school. He was going into our senior year, so technically he was still a junior. And he went to outings, I believe it was somewhere in California, Bakersfield or whatever. I don't know. We'll get the story straight. This guy goes out and basically he qualifies for the junior national team. And he beat college kids off the team. Like he out-jumped college kids, like kids that was already sophomores in college, going into their junior year. So what happened was, my brother qualified, yo. He out-jumped college guys, and he was still in high school. Now, listen to this story. Now, my brother didn't qualify, didn't get accepted because after technically he qualified, but he didn't get accepted because it was a young man who was trying to qualify to go to the, for the junior national team. He was already in college, and his mother happened to be the judge. So I believe the story was they asked about one of Anthony's wind-dated jumps that happened back in the track meet from years ago. I mean, from months ago, y'all. That didn't have nothing to do with the meet that he really just outjumped her son in. What does the one have to do with his meet that he did in the last? Whether it was wind-dated or not, he beat your son fair and square, lady. But then because you had a little bit of authority, you want your son to prosper, which wasn't the right way because he really lost. Where do you gain from that? I mean, I don't have any animosity towards you, but it's messed up. My brother deserved the right to be on that team, and he was deprived of that because of you wanted your son to win when he really lost. That's crazy. But anyway, again, Anthony Miles, man, courageous, yo, to go beat them college kids, yo. A lot of people be nervous when they get under that kind of pressure, but you always perform when you're supposed to. Courageous, man. Jeremy Miles, yo. Courageous. Know why Jeremy's courageous, yo? He was courageous enough not to do the things that he seen his brother do, which us making mistakes and just making bad mistakes. And we could call that failure, but we all learn from it. But Jeremy's courageous because he watched us do that, and he decided he wanted to go the other way. So guess what he did, y'all? He focused on something that he really wanted. He had to change the pattern. Here we go. We're talking about change again, but he had to change the pattern for the family. And because of Jeremy, man, I ain't gonna lie. Because of Jeremy, he pushes us to be better. Because he's in that position. He puts us around greatness to be like, yo, y'all can have this if y'all focus, yo, because I did it. I came from the same situation, from the same mother, yo. Raised by the same woman, by the same stepfather in Carlton, y'all. Y'all can do it too. Courageous, Jeremy. Went to the Naval Academy, y'all. Went to the Naval Academy and got freshman of the year. Y'all don't know that. That's big. Freshman of the year at the Naval Academy, man. Doing his thing. Courageous, yo. Decided to go to UMass. That situation changed, but you know what? He made it work. No, yeah, he went undrafted, but guess what, yo? My brother had a job every year for 5 years straight in the NFL. That's hard to do. That's hard to do, man. Courageous, man. My hat goes off to him, man. That's my hero, little big bro. Matter of fact, all y'all my heroes. I look up to all y'all. Y'all all courageous to me. Y'all push me to be who I am. And now me being vocal like this is like I have to let y'all know these things. Y'all are all great. We are all great. And not just my brothers now. I could go to my squad, man, my team. Ryan Stevenson is great. Jamal Coleman is great. Tone Washington is great. Kyle Black Murray is great. Pablo Sanchez, Mike is great. Top Dylan is great. You know what I'm saying? Who else am I forgetting, man? I could go on and on. You all great, man. If I got to shout you out, man, y'all know who on my team, man. You all great, man. That's why I'm around y'all. But let's all be great and go be courageous now. Let's go change the game, man. Let's go do things that we said that we thought we couldn't do. Let's change the game. Let's change our mindsets. Be positive. Let's be the change so we can change this world. Let's be changed, yo. Let's be courageous. Thank you, Mom, for raising 6 courageous kids, coming from a courageous woman, and meeting a courageous man in Carlton. Thank y'all both for being courageous because y'all taught us courageous. Thank you. I love y'all. And I can't say any more. I'm going to end it off like I always do. To God be the glory. Thank God for allowing me to tell this story. Courageous. Yours truly, Sir Traye Daniel. God bless.